What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to I Do It Myself. I'm Wayno. How y'all feeling this morning? I hope y'all had a good, plentiful weekend. You know what I'm saying? If you like what it is that I do over here, hit that sub button, hit them likes, and run up that hype. Today, we are talking about the day that a lot of people been waiting for, or not at all. Max B is home. Max B is home. It's a lot of energy, I'll say, on IG. It's a lot of energy. I'm from Harlem. Max B's from Harlem. A lot of people I know him. A lot of people are excited. Well, if you don't know, Max B was sentenced, you know what I'm saying, over 15 years ago to 75 years in prison, and we will go through that today. I want to take a little bit of a reminder or a refreshing of the memory of what happened leading up to his situation, but also I got my do's and don'ts for Max B. Plenty of do's and don'ts for Max B, which I'll save towards the later end of the video. But let's just talk about the situation. So this is the report that was on his alleged girlfriend at the time. It says Max B's girlfriend gets 15 years in jail, right? The report says Gina Conway, a girlfriend of Max B, was sentenced to 15 years in jail on Friday for her role in a botched robbery that left a man dead. Conway testified against Max B and his stepbrother, Kelvin Lederman, in a plea to avoid the potential life sentence in jail. Now, one thing we are going to talk about is that county with Fort Lee and all that is at. That is not a place. You don't want to get caught smoking weed out there. You don't want nothing happening out there illegal because they will hang you out there for the lowest crimes. But it says Conway, it says the case was centered around a September 2006 robbery at a Holiday Inn in Fort Lee, New Jersey. Two Florida men, Alan Powden and David Taylor, were ambushed and asked for money before Taylor was fatally shot in the head. Conway, who met Plowden and Taylor less than 48 hours before the crime, testified that she told Max about the men who were flaunting cash. Max then sent her and Leardom, that's his name, right? Leardom, to the men's hotel to retrieve a bag she claimed contained $30,000, right? Now, this video is brought to you by Jordan Craig Denim. Jordan Craig Denim is a brand, a family-owned brand, working in streetwear business over 30 years by the way of Queens, New York. On top of that, they got everything from premium denim. They got good sweatsuits, good jackets, all types of garments and all types of accessories for any and everything you need. A lot of people have wanted. Everybody from Allen Iverson, the Moneybag Yo, Shiloh Sanders, Paul Pierce, Vin Diesel. They got something for everybody. You know it's full time. You gotta get right. Go get you one of these sweatsuits. This sweatsuit I got on in particular is extremely comfortable. I can move around in it. It's comfy. I feel like I could wear this to go outside. I could wear this to the gym. I could wear this to go get my groceries, pick up my kids from school, whatever it is I need to be doing. Good airport fit. Jordan Craig got it. So if you like this sweatsuit or any of the stuff that you've seen, make sure that you hit jordancraig.com and use my code. Like I said, you support me, you support this channel, support Jordan Craig. Back up for a second. Just the situation at hand. She took a plea deal for her role in the situation. She was working at Sin City in the Bronx. She was a dancer. Adds a little bit more context to the situation. Now, the dudes, they was running around. And this is why a lot of y'all brothers got to be careful. Y'all got to be careful with how y'all represent yourselves out in the street. Because if you running around with that bread, playing, throwing money in the club, doing all types of stuff, trust and believe that there's people watching you and they on your body. Now, the situation with Max, let's just take, a look into leading up to him going to court, how he was feeling, what he was talking about, and his energy at that time.
You gave it to me. It's a little bit of pressure for that, you think?
For you?
Yeah, you just gotta sit there. Yeah.
Yo, I had fucking migraines all fucking 2 weeks. This the fourth quarter, G.
Hell yeah. Give me the ball,
How you
baby.
feel about it though?
He got the ball. I ain't
You call him
giving it to him.
You call him baby Jesus.
Yeah, why wouldn't he be? Get a nigga like me off this rack.
So you feel like it's going good?
It's going great.
Wouldn't change it for the world, right?
I wouldn't change shit. This shit about to be like Snoop Dogg and Johnny Conquer.
How you feel about it, Salute?
I'm ready to go. They ain't got nothing.
You heard me.
It's our turn.
It's our turn.
After what we did to that girl, Gina Conway, oh my God. How's Frenchie say? Oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh God. She was lying so many different times, she couldn't even tell what day it was. If she said the sky was blue, I'd have to go outside and take a look for myself.
Caught it.
Hell yeah.
Shit was a motherfucking 100-yard touchdown.
So you feel like you got the best lawyer money could buy then?
Yeah, he can't even afford him. Shit is special. Word.
It was a lot of joking and playing around and shit leading up to that. And what's crazy is this lawyer and what he had going on is what actually got Max's case reduced. You know what I'm saying? So actually got his case reduced. But you see them talking about, you know, Gina, what they did with Gina, and I hear them, but she took a 15-year plea deal, and Max got sentenced to 75 years, yo. 75 years. And let's just watch this day when he turned himself in.
We here, man. He's my boy. Before we walk the plank, we going up in there in style, man. Let's go, man. Head high, man. Let's do what we do.
Let's do it. Got you.
Come on, man. It's a big, rough, nasty day for Big Fast. Rough, nasty day. Rough situation. This is real life TV, real shit.
Listen, Max B is, I don't even know how he kept his head on his shoulders at that time, being sentenced to 75 years and having to turn himself in. But he had already done, you know, people that got familiar with Max in 05 when he came home, he already did 8 years for a different robbery. You know what I'm saying? Now, prior to that, we have the whole saga between him and Jim, and, you know, when he got with Jim, when he came home and got with Bird Gang and worked on a bunch of music with Jim, and in their situation that they had after that. But a lot of people may have been wondering, how the hell did he get out of that 75-year situation? Because we've been hearing every year since he been locked up that he was coming home. Every year. Yo, Max, French was campaigning for him. Yo, my brother coming home. Max coming home, free to wave, since the day he stepped in there. Now, what we didn't know is that Max's lawyer had a weird case of his own. Nah, that ass. He had a weird case of his own or whatever. But before we get to that, here's a video of him speaking about, you know, the aftermath of Max getting sentenced. Now, I remember when this was going on back in 09, he was getting a lot of flack for being a lawyer that was talking too much or running his mouth. And since then, we got lawyers that's just as heavy on social media as any type of content creator you could possibly think of. You got lawyers that break down cases. You got lawyers that talk shit about, you know, people that they've worked with, officers, all types of stuff. The game of content it's all over the place. But let's just watch this video about him speaking after Max got sentenced, and also, you know, going into his case.
All right, everybody, this is a little update on the Max B. Charlie Wingate situation. My name is Jerry Saluti. I'm sitting in my office. I just came from the jail, visited Max. This is the day after he was convicted, wrongly, I believe, and so does he, of multiple counts, top which is felony murder, for which he faces life in prison. Max wanted to make a statement himself. Obviously, he can't from the jail, so he asked me to do it on his behalf.
Saluti, you know, Max man had asked him, yo, how you feel about, you know, Saluti? And he said, man, he can't even afford him. He had high hopes for this dude, but the crazy thing was he got hung with 75 years, right? Now, there's tons of speculation about how the case went and this, did he tell and all that. I don't want to get into the telling shit and all of that, or the allegations about him telling or anything of that nature. That's not what I do over here at this channel. But let's watch this video when he was accepting his plea deal. Jerry Saluti was accepting his plea deal for his case, and then we'll talk about how that helped Max B in the end.
Your Honor, today Mr. Saluti Jr. has agreed to enter into a plea agreement, the terms of which are as follows. He agrees to plead guilty to count one of an accusation charging him with third-degree conspiracy to commit theft by failure to make required disposition, violation of NJSA 2C5-2. Additionally, Mr. Saluti agrees to pay restitution in the amount of $137,652.54 which he agrees to make payable by March 21st, 2019. He also agrees to voluntarily forfeit any law license he may still obtain, although I believe he does not have one at the moment, and he agrees not to seek any reinstatement of any law license in the future in any state, and he agrees to cooperate with the state as it pertains to his co-defendants.
We got damn near the real life Kleinfeld. Y'all seen Carlito's Way before? Y'all remember Kleinfeld? But let's read through, you know, the situation with Saludi, right? So in May of 2017, Saludi was indicted for conspiracy theft, According to the New Jersey Division of Criminal Justice, Saludi, along with his partner, Richie Roberts, misused $140,000 in his client escrow trust funds and lied under oath. Earlier during Max B's case, the defense argued that Saludi had a conflict of interest. For example, Saludi both represented Max B in the criminal matter and had a financial stake in other aspects, right? Which raised concerns about his independence. Because of his conflict allegation, a motion was post-conviction relief was filed for Max B. One key result in September 2016, a New Jersey judge reduced Max B's sentence from 75 to 20 years, right? Damn. He got the luck of the fucking draw. Like, what? Like, partly on the ground that Saludi's conflict undermined the fairness of the original representation, right? So, because this lawyer that he had was doing some shady shit on the side, that actually helped Max in his case. Now, keep in mind, he didn't win his case. You know what I'm saying? He didn't win his case. He had somebody cooperate against him, and then he was sentenced to 75 years. But this motion, is what helped him in the end. It says the conflict of interest finding gave Max B's legal team a significant leverage point to challenge the validity of the original convictions and sentencing. If your lawyer has a conflict that affects you, that opens the door for relief. Because Saludi's misconduct was exposed, that boasted an argument that Max B did not receive a fully independent or effective assistance of counsel, which is a constitutional right, and enabled him to get his sentence vacated or renegotiated. The plea of aggravated manslaughter, leading from a dramatic reduction from 75 years to 20 years, and then I believe it changed to 12 years, which he's been in for like he's been in prison for a long time, about 15 years now, right? Now, Max B is home. Max B is home. Here's a video of his daughter and his son greeting him, and also French Montana greeting him upon him getting out of prison.
You should be the first one. Go, 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 go. You can't get too close. Now let his kids go. Where's daughter? Let's not get close to the gate, guys. They're going to tell us to move. Let's see it, nigga. Hold up, let little Sharon get in there. Let little Sharon get in there. Put little Sharon at.
My fucking brothers is back together.
Nigga, it's over with, nigga. You good now. It's good. Let's go get that sandwich now. Quick here.
It's safe to say that the world is finally healing. Nah, I'm playing, man. I'm playing. But Max B been moving around already. You know what I'm saying? His first day out, his first day home. And as you can see, he's already just moving and shaking. I'm happy to see him with my sis Karen Civil. You know what I mean? She got him moving around, and he was even at the Jets game.
Hey, how you doing today?
What's good, beloved? Max Biggervale.
What's your name? Where you from?
Max Biggervale, New York, New York.
Yes, sir.
Fresh out the can.
Damn.
Off of 18 stretch.
Damn.
They gave me 7 and 5, but I'm back.
Yes, sir. You're back. And describe your fit for us right quick.
Oh, man, it's Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
You know what I mean? It's part of the, not the roll out, the roll in, right? Like, it's part of the roll in. You go and get with the People Gallery. There's a video of him and Method Man. I seen Method Man with a camera on the field taking pictures. I ain't gonna lie, man. Method Man might be one of the most diverse people that ever exist when it comes to hip hop. What can he do? You know what I'm saying? But it's good to see Max B home and getting back to it. Now, here's my do's and don'ts. Because while we have all of these great things to celebrate, that, one of our favorite artists is home, what we've seen over the past at least 10 years, that artists that go to prison that come home is them fumble their opportunities or not maximize, no pun intended, their opportunities when they get out. Now, this is what I got to say. First and foremost, Max, weed is so different now. Please don't have the wave pack. Please don't come out with no wave packs, wave god packs. Stay away from getting into the Zob business in the streets. Is really weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you got some sort of level of restrictions on things you can and cannot do. If you don't, then all good. But please stay away from trying to make your own packs. If you're going to go that route, find a legal way to do it. Not saying that you was going to do anything illegal, but in New York City, people doing all types of silly shit, opening up these smoke shops. These smoke shops, they don't get no licensing for them. They don't get they paperwork together properly, and then the police come and shut them down. You know what I mean? After people get their bread. Please don't go do an album with somebody that we don't want to see you do an album with. Right now, we need you and French to get to that project that we never got before. My predictions for shit that I want to hear, or not predictions, but things I do want to hear from Max B is him and Tiana Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear him and and Tiana Taylor. Most importantly though, I want to hear him along with Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? Wiz Khalifa always said that Max was a big inspiration to him. You know what I mean? A super big inspiration to him. And you know how he infused his melody. Of course, I'm pretty sure we hear something with A Boogie at one point in time. Here's some more do's and don'ts for Max B though. Jim already expressed, you know what I mean, that he ain't letting shit go.
Coming home. Where we at with that? Are you able to get past that?
No. Now we get past now. We can get past that now. You want to get past it? Or you want to dive more into it? Or you want me to tweak it?
I want you to get past it at some point.
You want me to crash out?
I definitely don't want you to crash out, because I don't want to crash out. Now, what I want for myself, I want for my brother.
I appreciate it.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's too much money out here, there's too much life out here, and I like to do the things that I like to do. Ain't nothing feel better than living right now.
You're right.
Being alive and getting money and waking up.
No better feeling. There's no better feeling ever in the world.
Because Wife and Lucci and Thug got past it. You think you could have an issue with it and get past it?
As grown men, being able to put their differences behind them. I don't know the severity. I mean,
people. Fact.
Well, if that's a fact, then that's pretty severe. So you got to be a pretty strong soul to be able to put that type of behind you. From, you know, as we all grew up in different parts of the hoods like that, and that doesn't happen too often when they shed or somebody loses somebody and things like that. So looking at that's definitely very commendable like that for two grown men to be able to do that. I would say that, you know what I mean?
And with him expressing that he's not letting things go and none of that, please stay out of Harlem. I mean, please stay out of Harlem. I know you from Harlem. I know you love the block. You probably love where you from, and everybody over there love you. But get in and get out. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do and keep it moving. But please stay away from all the bullshit. And most importantly, stay away from all them trash walkthroughs that people may want you to do. You know what I'm saying? All them trash little walkthroughs that people want you to do, whether it's coming to these little hole-in-the-wall clubs to come pick up a little quick bag and all that. No, this is the first time in Max B's career that he's clear of everything. He's no longer signed in a situation where he can't release music. He's no longer in a position where he might be going to prison, you know what I mean, or in prison. So this is really the first time we getting to meet Max B as an artist, because even at the point where he was working back in 07, 08, 09, he was only doing he was only doing shows in Connecticut, Boston, you know what I mean, the tri-state area. He didn't get a chance to really hit the road, and we didn't get a chance to see what he looked like as an artist outside of New York, you feel me? But he has had a lot of impact and a lot of influence. I think you got to cash in on that. I'm pretty sure. I think there is a documentary it's in the works or coming, you know what I mean? But stay away from these niggas, man, for real. Stay away from them. It's good to see, most importantly, his kids get him back in their lives, because his kids is, you know, they teenagers. So that means that he's been gone. He's been locked up basically their entire lives, you know what I mean? So pretty sure he gonna get a chance to spend a lot of time with them and just go for it, man. Go for this shit, Max. Like, I would love to see, you know, we seen the Supreme Max B collab while he was locked up. I'd love to see a whole campaign with Kif. You know what I mean? Kif is a New York-based brand. It's all over now. You know, Ronnie Fogg just opened up the spot in Chicago most recently, but I would love to see a whole Kif capsule with Max B. I want to see greatness for him. We never got a chance to really witness it, but stay out the way. This is how I do it myself. For the ones that rock with me now, we doing. For the ones that don't, eventually you will. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.